Hello everyone, welcome back to Floki Plays Endless Space 2. This is Robert aka Floki, and it has been quite a while since we last played Endless Space. Let's see where we are. We have Galter, we have Cygnus, we are... oh yes, we have Horatio here in Vorta. We have taken over the pirates and we are waiting to colonize the system that they had. We've got 8 turns for free colonization, but that cost will go down until it's free, so we might be able to afford it in less than 8 turns. We're sending probes out. We got to get to this spot for some reason. Is that the pirate lair? Yes, it is. And is our fleet coming down? Yes, they are. So let's pass the turn and see what happens. I'm noticing we're losing a little bit of influence every turn. I wonder if that needs to be addressed, but it doesn't look too significant. Sylphi has level 2, modernization. Cygnus has a new arid planet. And Placidus has a honeycomb scope, which means they can see farther than they could before. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Well, not too significant down there. Where was that new arid planet? Wasn't Sylphi. I shouldn't have closed that. It was not Placidus. Cygnus? Yes, indeed. New arid planet. We've got the Haroshims on board. They do best on sterile planets, but we don't have any colonized here yet. That's fine. Can we do anything with... yeah, that's not too critical. There is a industry upgrade you can get for planets that is best on hot planets, so that would be ideal here, but we don't have that unlocked. For now, we're getting sustainable farms. I'm looking at... I don't want filter barges. Xenotourism agencies is always good because it's free money. And we do have a luxury resource on a planet here now, so maybe that would be good to put in the queue. Just put in the queue. Alright, what else we got? We got ships coming down. And who is here already? We got a scout ship here. And now we have our carves. We could upgrade those. Let's do it. Carve 3s. Fantastic. I don't really remember what got upgraded there, but it cost Hyperium, so I know they got something to do with Hyperium. Probably they got movement speed upgrades, if I remember correctly, which there's no guarantee of that. We got 2 carves here in the hangar. We should probably send those down, because we got 3 out of the 7 ships that we can put in one fleet. We got 2 more there. Technically we got 2 more coming down, but they're stopping at Galter, which, yeah, I don't want them to be part of the pirate layer invasion fleet. I would like 2 more ships, if we can spend the time to do that. 2 turns per ship, or 1.3k. Let's buy 1. It's so nice having a full fleet. These guys can just snooze for a turn, I think. Yeah, just for the turn. Because eventually our probe is going to get to that spot, and when it does, we'll be able to send our ships out. So let's pass the turn again, see if anything develops. That probe looks like it might get there in the next turn, maybe 2 more.
I greet you in the name of the 4 families.
The Lumeris, hello. Where are they? Oh, their ship. This is just the galactic hangout, apparently. we have a scout ship here. Well, it's the Horatio. What are they doing here? Were they gonna... Oh, I think I just sent them across just for the journey. But from here, they can just start exploring. We can do this auto explore with... oh, that's why we're meeting them, because we didn't actually... We sent a probe out, but we didn't actually have eyes on this system live, as it were. But now we do with this scout ship of ours in orbit. Okay, so they... Yeah. So we're all kind of just hanging out. It's like the Galactic Pool Hall over here. Lumeris, I don't know if I've really explained like what any of the other empires are all about, but Horatio is all about cloning and population growth. They basically do everything they can to fill the galaxy with themselves. And they, when you play as Horatio, if you get population within your empire that is not Horatio, like for instance, we are Vulters, but we have Sisters of Mercy, we have Haroshems, we now have some Horatio, for example, but we just kind of let everyone live and get along in harmony. Horatio are more interested in converting other populations to themselves, and they will, if another population gets high enough in their empire, they can absorb that population and their genetics into the Horatio as a whole. So they will take some attribute. Let's say it's the Vulters. Vulters get +1 science and defensive bombardment damage. Well, maybe if the Horatio absorb the Vulters, then all Horatio will get a +1 science bonus, in addition to their existing original bonuses. So they can just keep adding up bonuses within the Horatio population if they absorb higher and higher numbers of other peoples. It's a little grisly, a little chilling, but they are cute and fun, so it's hard to stay mad at them. Lumeris, they are the money empire, and they they specialize in trade, making money, and using money. They can, in fact, they can colonize planets with money. They don't even have to visit a system. I mean, they have to kind of see it. They have to scout it out. But they don't have to send a colony ship. They can just, like, click a button and buy it. It's kind of incredible. But that does require making a lot of money, so that's what they do. These scrapers are just going to sit here and defend. I've got now 3 carves in the hangar. Probe is making its way. I think I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait the one more turn to finish that final carve to fill out this fleet. Make these guys sleep for another turn. The pew-pews, I'm not sure what to do with. We could upgrade them for some money and Hyperium. Do we make... We make titanium faster than Hyperium, so I'm a little reluctant to do this because we're not necessarily going to use these guys. I think I'll disband them and basically park them in the hangar in this star system, so the game will stop bugging me about, you know, orders. What would you like us to do, sir? Just nothing. Just sit there. Be quiet. Okay. Just checking our resources. We're making red sang. We're making blue cat mold. But really, we're all about the strategics. So, titanium, Hyperium, that's all we're gathering at the moment. And then laws. We have this Dirty Hands Act in effect. And that is costing us 28 influence per turn now. It didn't used to cost that much, but with with our increased population over time, it costs more and more. I believe this is a 1 per population in our empire cost. And I forget. Oh, here it is over in the corner. Minus 10% system improvement cost on systems. So we can keep building improvements cheaper with this in effect. But it's only a 10% improvement, and I'm wondering if we'd just be better off with the influence, because I don't know. We don't rely heavily on influence, but it's still useful. I'm wondering if we want something else. Green fertility. +2 food per person on planets with anomalies, which are several of our planets, and then plus 5% of every resource per anomalies on colonized planet on system. So, okay, I think that's kind of incredible. So if there's an anomaly on a planet, that's colonized, that gives us a 5% bonus to dust, food, industry, science, and influence. If there's a second anomaly, that's another 5%. If there's another colonized planet with its own anomaly, that's another 5%. So it's just all the anomalies on colonized planets. And that bonus goes toward the system as a whole. I feel like that's a lot better than 10% improved or 10% reduced cost on system improvements. Let's pass it. Let's pass this new law. That has the same upkeep, but somehow we're losing less. Because we're gaining more. That has given us a very slight influence boost. I guess a 1 across our entire empire, we're gaining 1 more influence than we did before. Because we're spending the same per turn, but now it's -5 instead of -6. So yeah, that's fun. I mean, so strange fossils, there's an anomaly. This one doesn't count because that planet is not colonized yet. This propitious, if that's how you say it, propitious seasons. But strange fossils is giving this star system a 5% boost. So 9 times 5%, that doesn't, oh look at that, we get 0.4 from our percentage bonus. So there's not a lot there. We get 2, so 0.1 bonus. We are just not focusing on influence. 2 there as well, and 8. Yeah, so that explains, like, we don't have a lot of influence costs across our empire, but that 1 law is costing us 28, and we're not making enough to pay for it. That's fine. We should have a boost, a more significant boost in other areas like industry. We now have plus 12.9 industry from that percentage bonus. So anyway, this is going to get better, better and better with time as we colonize more planets in our systems. Let's see what happens next. We have now built a new carve, Xenotourism agencies in Silphi, and sustainable farms in Cygnus. So more money, more food, more military firepower, more population, and our hero has leveled up. So what? We're on a new tier with her. This is a fleet bonus. We can ignore that because she's governor on our homeworld. Get a plus 15% science boost, which can go up to plus 30 if we take that skill again. I'm interested in these. If she's our political leader, which she is, we will get a 0.5, an additional 0.5 deposit value on all of our resource deposits across our empire. That is pretty good now and could be very good in the future, especially if we continue to have science as one of our leading political parties. I'm going to take that because she, is she our only hero? Yeah, she is. So yeah, she is a senator, the senator of the Scientist Party. So because of that, and the skill I just took, we are going to get more resource production. So now we're up to 3.5. This was 2 before. Now it's 3.5. Was it 2? That's crazy. What? Was it 2 or 3? This was 2 and this was 3, wasn't it? Because now they're 3.5 and 4.5. So, so that's fantastic, and we have now seen the Electra pirate system. We have to go invade. We've also discovered a black hole somewhere. Oh, this is our little scout ship. They do have a slight. They do have a little vision range. If you don't put a probe on a ship, you get barely any vision range. You'll see it when our military ships start to cross the void. Let's get these out into space and down to join their friends. Hold on, they have only 6 movement speed? Oh, this was a fairing with its 16. I was thinking it was the carbs was so much. Well, that makes more sense, but it's a little disappointing that we don't have crazy amounts of movement speed on our military ships. So it's going to take a few turns. My mistake, I didn't quite realize that. It looks like there's another system. Hard to tell where it... Is that the point? Is that where it is? I think it must be. Let's send a probe there. We'll see what's there, and we can send the scout ship there. We don't want to send it straight into the pirate's lair. Probably. Well, let's have these guys snooze for longer. We don't want to keep getting bugged about them every single turn. What do we have coming science-wise? Terraforming? Could be good. Oh, and colonizing desert. Yeah. Alright, good. Good. Let's keep moving on. It looks like Galter is getting ready to make a big money upgrade. Ooh, and we have a new hero available. Okay, interesting. Well, interesting in that these are all scientists as well, which means we do not have the option here of gaining another political leader. Whoever we choose will not oust our current scientist senator ever. I believe that hero is permanently that senator. But if we had like a militarist political leader, or who's our, it's the what are they called? The ecologists. I was going to say environmentalists. If any of these was a member of that party, that if we select that person, they would become a senator as well, because that party is also in power right now. So, okay, we have Norn de Geert, a technologist's overseer with the Scientist Party. Technologists, we can see what kind of skills they have over here. Technologists, if we go all the way to the end, it's a fleet skill. I like to look at the very end upgrades because you kind of know what you're getting in the beginning and middle tiers, but at the end, when the hero is at its most powerful, you want to make sure you're getting something good. So if your plan is for this guy to be part of a fleet, then you can get bonus shield penetration on the fleet. But if your plan is to put this guy in charge of a star system, then over here you've got plus 16% dust, food, and industry on that system. Now, of course, this is the highest end upgrade, but like I said, once you get to that tier, you want to have some good options. You don't want to be stuck with 3 bad choices. This one up here is just this top, I want to say quadrant, but what is it, a triant? Anyway, this section is available to every single hero in the game. This is specific to the technologists. In this case, this would also be where like the Vaulters skills are, or the Horatio skills are, or whoever. And then this, every hero has a type, which in this case, this one is an Overseer. There are as well Guardians, which are more military, military focused. There are Explorers, or I don't know what they're all called, but anyway, so this guy would be a good governor, or potentially military. Shield capacity. What else is good for fleets? Shield capacity. So they're all about shields and gaining shields and getting through enemy shields. And what's over here? Movement and shield capacity again. So is our Petra? She's also an Overseer, isn't she? Because they have these deposit bonuses. So yeah, that could be. Well, I was gonna say redundant, but since he'll never be the senator, that skill won't work. Baramaksa, an Unfallen. These are tree people. This is also an Overseer, but Unfallen at the end have health regeneration on the fleet, so as they take damage, they can recover it. Influence could be nice. Food. Yeah, this could be actually a great governor for some planet. But let's see. We also have a Sophon counselor, and this could be amazing for our science. I'm not really sure what counselors. Oh, are they? So this is money. This is influence, vision range, and reduced cost of a fleet. Fleet. 30 science. System happiness is set to ecstatic, and minus 20% cost of our upgrades on the system, I believe. Unless. I don't think this means they make less money. I wish I was more confident about that. The full circle dust symbol, that means they're making money. There's like a little wedge cut out. I think that's the cost. I think that's the cost of our upgrades. What are they called? Star system improvements. Yeah. Amazing science bonuses, and we do love our science as the Vaulters. I think I'll go with this one. It's a slightly arbitrary choice, but it feels good. Do we have a star system that's already really good in science? Of course our home system is, but it looks like Sylphi is next. Placidus could be amazing. They're growing. They're mostly hot. They've got this gas giant that once we get there is going to be great for science, but it's a long ways off, and I don't want to necessarily assign a senator, a governor, to a system that's like not going to get the full benefit of that governor for a long time to come. We can always move governors later, so let's put our new Sophon governor. I didn't even try to say his name. Saroeni Zulmaran. Welcome aboard. Do you have a skill point? You do. Do we want more science, or do we want money? These aren't sterile planets, so it's not that great. Do we want food and industry? Is this still a growing population? They are. kind of mostly interested in the science, to be honest. They could do with some money. Hot, sterile planet. We could put that here. We could have them build a portal. Or, no, they're already pretty happy. Why are they so happy? Endless research park and endless world. Is that? I don't think that's permanent. Oh, this is the happiest ash planet in the world. That's right. Well, okay. I mean, we can make this a ship producing system. We could do more strategic resources, but the only one they have is adamantium, which we don't know how to gather yet. So maybe let's have them build a portal. I mean, what the heck? We don't necessarily want to build this other stuff here. This one could be built anywhere. It just costs money to keep it up, but that can be produced anywhere in our empire. To pay for that. Oh, we still haven't assigned the skill, have we? Oop, wrong system. Sylphi, correct? Yes. So we're doing science, right? Is that what I decided? Plus 10 science. This other stuff is fleet. Or dust. Just 5. I don't know. 5 per sterile planet, which is 1. And then plus 5 on the system for, another. So it's a total of 10. 10 dust. Do we want 10 dust or 10 science? I guess let's go with the dust. That planet won't be sterile forever. We're pretty soon going to be learning terraforming. And we can turn that into a desert planet instead, which should make people even happier to live on it. Looks like we're losing a lot more influence per turn now. What? The law upkeep. Have we lost influence production somewhere? I'm not sure how that could have happened. Unless, our golden age ended, didn't it? We had a golden age active up here, I think. Yeah, I think that was it. Alright, well, how are we doing on this? We got 4 more turns to a free colonization. We're close-ish to being able to afford it. Not really in the dust department, but in the resources department. Oh, hacking. Are we gonna hack? I guess there are some new pirates we know about now. Fine. We'll hack the pirates. 12 turns. Oh, we have a new system we know about. Oh, and do we have any, piggyback? That's no good for us. Alright. Imnos, what's here? Irradiated anomaly. That's not good. So, an irradiated lava planet. This place stinks. Lava planet means -8 approval per person, and the irradiated means an additional -4. Oof. This will not be a good place for us to colonize for a long time until we can until we get the technology to remove those highly just negative anomalies. The other one was mixed, I think. What was it? Geothermic. +1 industry, -1 science. Yeah. Alright. Well, these guys are still coming down, and we're not really doing anything about our influence problem, but, well, we do have a new hero who someday will get a skill for influence. influence. Oh, it looks like our portal has been built and our technology has been researched. So we can now detect and explore more curiosities. We can terraform sterile planets, and we can colonize desert planets. And now it's suggesting the next thing to research, which I did not realize we didn't have anything queued up after. Maybe we want that adamantium. Maybe we want to colonize lava planets, and gas giants if we get this antimatter capture. Oh, and industrial zones. These are both very good. So this is the per planet improvement I was talking about. That's better on hot planets. I typically like to build that one even if the planet isn't hot. And I think I will go for the other strategic resource. And I wonder if... I know there's a hacking improvement that would be nice to have. Divert. No, it's probably here. Accelerator. Yeah, it's a pretty simple one. Oh, and +5 happiness on all planets. I mean, that's just great. Yeah, there's a lot of good things here. And then we could follow that up with colonizing ice, making our portals better, more science improvements, more hacking nonsense. Sure. Do we want ways to make more influence? One of these could help. This could help. This is a benefit from having lots of influence. We can actually take over other star systems with influence if our influence bubble overlaps another star system. We can just claim it as our own, making that other empire very unhappy with us, but then we have the system and they don't. We can unlock behemoths, which I don't plan on doing much with right away. Let's go for this influence upgrade because, you know, we are kind of hurting there. We could use that. Is there a better... maybe this. National Museum would be nice to have too. An ability to change government types. But what else? Colonial rights, +5 happiness per system level. And a huge amount of influence for this. System level, that makes me wonder if we want to maybe go for... The next system level requires 4 improvements on this tier. And so maybe we want... What? Oh, this would be a good one. If we have a system that doesn't have anything useful for us to build, we can just convert some of the unused industry into dust. So you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's take care of these. Oh god. Let's do these trade and industry improvements, technologies, and then we will follow that up. I like that one too. What is here, by the way? Pulvis Productions. Oh, jeez, those are all good. These are so good over here. I think we can wait on that one. Kind of. Let's do this, and let's do trade. This is apparently a way to make money. I've never devoted a huge amount of time to figuring out how it works. I usually just do it and hope it's working. Okay, so do we have 4? Oh, we have more than 4, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. Each one is going to take 6 turns, but I mean, it's just kind of that point. But once we've done this, we'll get to the next stage. We can do a level 3 upgrade of our star systems, and we will have new resources available to improve them with. So I think we are on the path for bigger and better things, and I think this is a good place to leave off. So thank you for joining me for another episode, and I will see you on the next one.